To take a catch like this, it's all those hard yards, that work done that nobody can see. That great Muhammad Ali games last year, and he's worked so hard. He's really taking it as a second chance. Fantastic player from the talent hunt. They've really embraced that actually. He kept pretty well in his opening appearance. Bat first, you said you think it'll bat okay in the first innings? Or is it just going to be a case that... Why is that? Why decide?
Hold out for 140, and then it becomes a very, very simple chase. But
really good pull shots. Yes,
he was waiting for this because Sampal Kami has hit that length over and over again, and I think Rohit Powell just said, I'm going to sit on my back foot here. 60 plus, batting first. You're in the game. You're well and truly in the game.
Tries to go again, but clots it up towards the V of the bat. Very well bowled by Sampal Kami.
I can think of the teams that batted first that won.
And the other one was the Super Sheen Royals turning it around and defending their 147. 3 overs bowled, the Lions, 6 for 1. In the playoffs early, particularly if they made it 2 from 2 today. And he's just taken a brilliant catch, time to short. Who's yet to get off the mark. Sampal Kami will call upon the Australian Will Basisto, who bowled so well last season, including those career best figures. It was a 6-wicket haul for him.
Yeah, the other thing is we've had 3 overs, that's 18 balls, and Short had only faced 3 of those.
And that's a bit of naivety from both Rohit Powell and particularly Sundeep Jura. Does also confuse me sometimes though, and it can actually...
When it comes to superstition, there's always one name that I bring up, and I suppose many South Africans bring him up. Neil McKenzie, the test batter for South Africa, who's now an assistant coach to Andrew Flintoff with the England Lions, down before he went into bat. Because he believed that if they were up, it meant loose strokes. So they all had to be down. And that's
time to play tricks.
Well, there was an occasion where his teammates took the mickey out of him and they taped one of his pads to the seat.
Magnificent beasts that we are as cricketers. That's the field, long on, and it's really a cow corner rather than a deep mid-wicket out. Protecting. Excellent over, Basisto.
Just 7 runs conceded in 4 overs. This is a mighty over.
Yeah, he just sensed it was a matter of time before Darcy Short started to go. It's his first boundary, and the shackles may now start to be released. An Ncell Super 4 from Darcy Short. He sensed it was going to be an important over, HD.
Yeah, just with how well the first 3 overs from the Yaks went, you almost knew that Short was going to go. I don't think he's going to stop. There's going to be a change of angle from Nandan Yadav. He's going to...
There's a little bit of movement. Good Yorker. He is full of talent, Nandan Yadav, isn't he? And you can see why Stuart Law thinks an awful lot of him.
Well, he had a good tournament last year, bowling at the back end of an innings. He bowled those fabulous Yorkers. But here, where there's a little bit of swing, I like the angle of attack. Over the wicket, try and swing it into the pads. From around the wicket, you almost swing it into that leg stump and allow the left-hander to free his arms away.
This time, a change of pace. He's banged it into the surface. Looks for the Yorker, misses out, and is punished down the ground. 4 more.
They've got some power to come. Gulbadeen Naib, JJ Smith. But they need a start here.
Yeah, this partnership is particularly important as a consequence, HD. You just think about... Has been in fantastic touch. Asif Sheikh with a 50 in his first game. Well bowled, good hard length. And a dash through for the single. Nicely guided. I think he's played this up and over intentionally. Won't go all the way, but we'll pick up a couple. Bit more like it from the Lions, the best over the innings thus.
Great start here for the Karnali Yaks. Yeah, signs of aggression, but not being able to find the gaps with consummating his off-ball fielding. Very ordinary stuff. That not impressed Basisto and the captain.
Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you, everyone, watching this broadcast of Season 2 of the Siddhartha Bank NPL. Distress on the bowler. He's doing all the hard yards. And then when you have a poor fielding performance, it lets down the bowlers. They've done well so far.
Yeah, the Lumbini Lions have tried to with the fielding effort that he showed some time back. That's lovely. Just how beautifully he extended his arms, went through with that shot. Rohit Powell has come out with some intent this morning.
He just timed it That's what timing can do, the premium on timing. He got the same result that he would if he had bludgeoned the ball.
Price of catcher, that's overshot fine. Back-to-back boundaries. Basisto just leaking runs here. Just
that one shot and helping it on its way. Fielder inside the circle on the onside. So just a free hit really. There it is, the two men inside the circle. No protection. Oh, brilliantly struck this. The reverse, or rather the switch.
Yeah, good last over. 18 runs coming off it. 11 coming off the fourth. 29 runs in the last 12 balls. Done with a power play.
Really rated him very highly. One of the talented cricketers coming from this neck of the woods. Gulshan Jha. Time 15 and 13 deliveries respectively. Well, this is exactly
Floored by NPL Season 1 presentation.
Well, yes, that goes a long way in putting together a tournament like this. The presentation might have been made by him, Mikhail, but the planning isn't, rightly so.
Easy pickings. Has he found the fielder there? Oh dear. Darcy's shot can only look back in disbelief, but Gulshan Jha has struck deep mid-wicket. Another one bites the dust for the Lions.
Well, yes, Gulshan Jha, we were mentioning what an asset to the team he is, and then
Dilip Nath comes out to bat. Yeah, that's poor bowling. The previous one was full. It went into hands. This one's down the leg. That'll go for a 4. And now
what you need, just trying to test him with the short delivery, just going a little awry, and easy pickings this, just helping it around the corner. The fine leg was a little too square. It went fine enough to get his first boundary.
top order has just been found wanting. That's more. Yeah, matchups talk about with the turn, hitting with the turn. That's what Dilip Nath will.
But they've got the opportunity to show the kind of talent they have.
Yeah, 3 and off. That's nicely struck. Runs here. This time Jha does a good job of it. Keeps it to 2.
In the pre-match show, and a lot depends on him as well. A really good piece of fielding. It's limiting it to 2. Just too short for my liking. It is one of those when he's in a little bit of trouble. When I say full, I don't mean half volley. That's bad bowling. Gone. Sometimes a bad ball gets a wicket as well. Thank you very much, says Watt. I'll take that one any day of the week.
But the Yaks won't be complaining. He could have hit it to any part of the ground, handed it back to the bowler, and a very good catch by the end of it of his own bowling. Well done, what an ambassador to the sport in Afghanistan cricket Gulbadin Naib has been. What a T20 career he has.
Yes, he comes with a huge reputation. He's represented Afghanistan really well, and he's here as a pro. A lot of work now for the Lumbini Lions. Put into bat. 8 overs done, 47.
Very fine because the overseas guys are very friendly, and our support staff are helping with the local guys to gel up.
Plan of attack be?
It's depend on the situation, on the condition, the cricket, how is playing, and how opposition are.
They had the pitch at its best. Yeah, you play shots like this, you'll get runs. You don't have to hit the cover of the ball. We have seen conventional cricket, timing, placement, getting more premium. Now you saw beautifully played this by Gulbadin Naib. The 50 for the Lumbini line, finally coming up in the 9th over, winning score.
Yeah, the question is who's going to do the heavy lifting from here? Is it the same combination, Rohit and Naib once again? Yeah, he's been trying that shot for a while. This time he'll find dividend as well. Nicely done, picked up the slow delivery, but the placement here was impeccable.
Off the pitch, didn't really like the way Jora approached the innings. Just trying to hit the cover of the ball, and now we can see this is what happened. A very innocuous ball by Watt, straight back to him. So they'll be really hurting with the Lumbini Lions. Haven't played the smartest cricket. You just need to be smart in T20 cricket. Dilip Nath was found wanting there.
1 for 5.
We've seen turn on this pitch. Nicely struck. They'll really have to dig deep over here. So about
Another very fine over. Just the 2 runs, make it 3 with that single coming of what second over. Work to do for the Lumbini Lions. 59 for 3 at the halfway stage. And this will also mean with the tap on the watch, it's going to be an expert strategic timeout or education partner.
That you mentioned that statistic because of what he's brought up playing against. So many great spinners in the Afghanistan sort of setup that you would think that it would be the other way around.
Nicely tossed.
And landed on a good length. What a spinner is trying to achieve, getting the ball to go up and then down quickly.
What a delivery, what a start here for Bipin Sharma. And Neb has been dismissed, the big man has to walk back. And just as we were talking about his problems against spin in 2025, Bipin Sharma strikes gold for the Yaks.
That's the length, and it just skids on. And that, I'm afraid, is one of the easier decisions that you'll have to make. So simple that Gulbadi Naib was halfway back.
Gigantic effort. Sumit Maharaj gets his first game.
Yeah, look, these leagues are not necessarily always to fill the coffers of the home boards, but also to bring through the young players.
Nicely worked.
Take that in, that 10 to tempo. Yes, trouble. They've thrown the wrong end. They were so desperate to run out Rohit Padal that they threw to his end. Instead, a throw to the keeper. A big jumper. I think he collapses a little bit at the crease. He bowls the ball from quite low down. I think if you can get, you've got to go over that front leg, over his right leg. I think his right leg just collapses a little, rather than being braced, and that spinner goes over the top of it.
Gets in hand. Lovely hit over the bowler's head, down the ground, out the ground as well. That's a decisive blow from the bat of Rohit. He's the leading run getter.
He's a very fine player, and this is a very good shot, just slightly over-pitched. And that's that length that we've been speaking about so often. You can't afford to be full. The ball doesn't turn from that full.
Half-hearted appeal, yes, no, once again, a bit of confusion in that calling. Yes, but not being able to unleash the shots they would have liked to. This is high. Fielders converging. Jersey number 13, Pawan Saraf puts it down. He had to cover a lot of ground. Rohit survives, and a roar in the crowd.
It's over, but this is not full enough. And it catches the toe end of the bat. Padal survives, and that should have been caught. Should have been caught. Once you get there, once these professional cricketers get to the ball, they expect to hang on to it.
I like Yuvraj Khatri's imagination hard while bowling here.
He's going to go over mid-wicket there. And the ball just gets away from him, Rohit Padal.
Rohit Padal in T20s in 2025 has been out to leg spinners on 4 occasions in 9 innings. Wilbur says Stowe, he'll not drop many, he's been brilliant today. And the ball's following him, and he's doing a top job of it. Spinners are ruling the roost. Bipin Sharma sometime back, Yuvraj Khatri, now the Yaks right on top of the game.
Fielders to hit the ball to, but if you are, this is not the one to do it to. He caught an absolute specky earlier on. This one a little easier. Not easy, just a little easier than his earlier catch.
JJ Smith comes out, very good batter, 78 scored.
The nice thing about these 2 young spinners that we've seen is that they've tried to spin the cricket ball. So often in T20 cricket we see spinners come in, just try and dart it, bowl wicket to wicket. But these young spinners have been brave. You've used that word brave before, Mikhail, where they've tried to spin the cricket ball.
You've got to be unafraid in the T20 format. They say, don't get scared of being hit for 6s because that also presents an opportunity. What an over from Khatri, 4 runs.
That's what he's capable of doing. He's a big fella. He bowls a left-arm spin, but I tell you what, he can wheel.
I just wonder when you're bowling so well with the slow turners, why would you want to go for a quick-armed ball and become so predictable as well? He's been trying that shot for a while. This time he had that extra bit of pace and wit.
Consistency and quality of Rohit Padal. Firework.
I was really impressed all here.
Nicely played. Worked behind square on the leg side, gets to the rope.
Well, this shows us that he's got that in his repertoire as well. It's that loose delivery. More importantly, you need to put it away, and he did. They need the boundary. They need
would be under par, but I just wonder, can they get up to something they could defend? As Padal goes downtown, that'll help. 100 comes up in some style. Rohit Padal only knows one way. Death overs. I think Padal and Smith will let that dish on go up now. Get involved and enjoy every ball in the Nepal Premier League. Bang! Out the ground goes JJ Smith. Literally, Smith can hit.
They so dearly need. There it is, just a little rock back. And he put it away in style. That's out of the ground. There it is once again, just rocking back. 1, 2, and that's out of the ground.
The T20 World Cup groups announced. There's a few rumours about them online. Ignore those. The official announcement as to who Nepal will play is, oh dear, that's going to be 5 freebies.
They need a big over here. They certainly started well, but very poor wicket keeping there. Need to get the body behind the ball as
He's an extraordinary.
Rohit Paudel, the incumbent. He's on 49 or 42.
Gone. Just looking to work the single to make it a third 50, and it's the trademark Zen celebration from Sampal Kami. We saw that pulled out in Oman. It's now here at the Nepal Premier League. Big wicket.
Well, absolutely, and it's come at a very crucial juncture. Very disappointed is Rohit Paudel, going one shot of that well-deserved 50, gone for 49 or 43. The Lions now in the 17th at 130.
Ruben Trumpelman. Now this man, his batting has come on leaps and bounds over the course of the last 2 to 3 years. Actually started his career all the way down at number 10, number 11. He's found his way. Points batting as high as number 6 for Namibia. He hits a massive ball, a little bit limited, mainly down the ground towards long on. But can hit into the leg side too, just like that. And he starts with a boundary. This hasn't been the best over from Sampal Kami.
The Lumbini Lions fans out here. It is just a little tickle around the corner. No fielder there. Very easy pickings. One bounce and he just took his cap and went to short fine.
Big hit into the leg side, gets enough of it. This man hits a massive ball.
Just take a look at this. This is all muscle and timing as well. He just picked it up and deposited it over square leg for a huge hit. Huge hit there. Second 6 for him. Wonder why he didn't come out a little earlier, Andrew.
I think this is a misstep. Mark Watt has been under-bowled. He's been underutilised. Just 2 overs. It's the Yorker in another poor piece of keeping. It has not been his day with the gloves at all.
Andrew.
We've seen a few crackers, haven't we? Powdles and Basisto. This goes off the top edge. Now deep backward square, nestles underneath it and holds on. That's a good catch from the youngster. Another teenager in the deep. Nandan Yadav, no big celebrations from him.
The leg spinner Yuvraj under pressure. That was a Trumpelman. It was a steepler. Yuvraj Khatri, the leg spinner, taking a nice catch. Thank you very much, he says to the heavens. I think he's done his job for the team. The big man will have to leave after a cameo of 23 or 14. The Lions now are 130 for 7.
Here's the young man who's come through the talent hunt, the first to get there about this season. Here's Mark Watts. I think somebody might have been listening to our commentary, pleading with some Falcon with the adrenaline, getting carried away. I think this is out. It is, it's given. Outstanding from Mark Watts. And poor Samir Ali, nothing he can do.
Not only does he keep it quiet, but a very athletic piece of fielding as well. It was really drilled down the ground. He was lucky that it got the pinky on the way, and Samir Ali was shot. Umpire, no hesitation in giving that out. Unfortunately, Samir Ali just 1 run for him. The Lions now a little deep in trouble, 132 for 8.
Well, an unbelievable.
This is the opportunity for Shermala. He's got the one delivery to swing.
So the free hit, he gets it all, and he's going to get a maximum. Great credit to Shermala, the first delivery. It's hammered a long way. Big hit from Trumpelman, the wrong line from Nandan Yadav.
The innings so far for the Lions, just a couple of steps down, swiveling on that back foot, and take a look at where it lands. Huge hit. Oh, he's put it down.
Don't think we've had a crowd catch yet. They keep dropping everything. More momentum, back-to-back sixes across the innings. The first one go. Oh, just stand and admire. He deals in maximums. More than a shit.
It was not that bad a delivery. Came a couple of steps down, picked up the length and went through the ball. He absolutely teed off on that. Much like your driver, 380-yard drive. Muscle man, Trumpel man, what do you call him?
Oh, well, I'm going to nickname him Ivan Drago. Do you remember the Rocky films? Rocky 4, I think it was. There is more than a hint of that. Just a single. Trumpelman's going to finish with 29 not out. Big impact from the big man, striking it over 200. He'll have work to do with the new ball in his hand. And the Lions, given how the majority of that innings went, I think they'll be pretty satisfied with their total of 156 for 8.
And then 68 between over 16 and 20. There it is. They didn't start very well. Sandeep Jora, opinion.
The reason I think they've got such a strong chance is the momentum they've taken in the bowling.
Because he's dragged that length back. Punchell's come down the wicket. He's nowhere near the pitch. JJ Smith doesn't drop many. But thankfully, it was just a little bit out of picture the way that Shermala.
Well, Super Saturday here at the TU in Walks. Will Bosisto. 1975 is need to just consolidate from here on. He doesn't need to do anything. Everything is done by. You didn't say whether it was a reverse sweep this time. That's gone all the way for 6. Well done, Hackers. I'll give you that. the man out for 12, 21 of 13 for Mark Watt. From the far end, Gulbuddin Naib. A lot of experience for him. Well, he'll come on strike, Bosisto.
Well, the thing is I've watched Bosisto play quite a lot of cricket, particularly here last year. And this is a real strength of his. He sweeps both sides of the ground, reverse sweeps, reverse hits, convention.
Pushing the partner to take that single. Ackerman then. Oh, lovely. He's absolutely slayed that. He's just got stuck into that.
He certainly answered this critic, that's for sure. Because even if he had to get out now, he's done the job that's required from him. He's scoring at nearly 200. This is perfect.
I've just been told by my director, I wasn't there last year, but Unmuk Chand was here last year.
Getting a little bit feisty. Gulbuddin Naib throwing this one back at what feels as though he didn't leave his crease and it was unnecessary. Gulbuddin Naib will say he did leave his crease, but yeah, it's a feisty contest.
I like the reaction of Watt. Very as a matter of fact. He's winning the battle at the moment. 5 done. The Yaks in pursuit of 157 are 53 for 1.
I hate to say that Mark Watt shouldn't have been up the order. He is making me eat my words here. 29 off 18. As Shermala.
Me.
Down the track, good use of the feet from Watt. Skids off the advertising hoarding, runs to the boundary.
Develop the order, which he's probably never had, and a great use of the feet there to get to the pitch of the ball. There's always, I guess, a match up for the off-spinner to be bowling to the left-hander, so to be able to put him under pressure early is a great sign for his team.
Played all over the world now throughout your career. What did you know about Nepal before you came?
Well, actually,
hammered away. Watt is putting on an absolute clinic. 6 more into the stands. Look out for the car.
really putting them under pressure, moving around the crease. Lovely shot from Mark Watt. The ball does seem to fly here, and that's a lovely option here.
5 at a strike rate of 70 odd, and I was getting well stuck into him a couple of days back. I suspect as this one's put down. A bit of fortune now.
You can. The early wickets you get, the more pressure you put the batting under, especially under a wicket that probably dry up a little bit as the game goes on.
It is one of the most difficult positions to field, that square leg, but it should have been taken. Power play belongs to the Yaks. It's 63 for 1. End of the power play signalled by umpire Wimerl Siri. And that target definitely looking swept around the corner. Should be a single. Reverse switch attempted, the sweep, and gets an under edge.
Far has been really exciting to see.
It's a favourite shot of William Basisto's, and he's just going to keep playing. It's already got 1 for 6.
Favre looked to reverse sweep and hit the ball quite square, so it's a very good option on wickets that tend to turn a little bit.
Little edge, edged away. I think he's kind of played for this. Maybe I'm being generous in my analysis, but just at the last second did he open the face. Either way, he'll get 4 more.
It's end up slowing up a little bit, and I think that's an edge. I think you were really kind to him then. He's actually bowled a really good ball. He's tried to work that to the leg side for 1, and thankfully got the edge and got another boundary for his team.
It's purely because we've got to be generous. Usually we'd be hammering him and saying that was an edge.
If it was me, you'd be like, oh, what's he done there?
We're waiting for you to come to life. What's the standard of cricket been like thus far? Is it quite impressed you?
Yeah, it has. Well, apart from the odd fielding mishap, I think we dropped 4, missed 2 run-outs and a stumping in the last game, but it is obviously a different way of playing here. It's not as traditionally attacking as what most grounds would be.
There's definitely turn on offer as well. Gets us to the end of the 7th. The Yaks in complete control. 75. I'll try to get Mark Watt back in the hutch. Dawood, it's so fantastic to have you with us, and thank you for taking time on your day off to come in and experience this Super Saturday. Nip deep backward point to cover that reverse sweep. And he's forced to work it into the leg side. Wants to, but Watt says no. I know England have a bit of a mixed record against associates, aren't they? Have you been impressed by the improvement in the
to playing as a local player for your own team?
Oh, this one goes many a mile. Mark Watts. Well, who was I to say he shouldn't be up the order? And a mighty 6.
Yeah, to be able to run down and sweep and reverse sweep, absolutely fantastic. And the no-look as well. There's a bit of Martin Guptill about him there, which is absolutely fantastic. But it's tournaments like this where someone like a Mark Watt can get the opportunity to bat up the order. I know you said he averaged 5 against Nepal there. Their fielding is unbelievable. They're the quickest I've ever seen people around the field. And if I do get in, I'm dreading running with them as well.
I don't know if you saw Dipender Singh Ari's somersault last night as well. Really, I'm not sure Jimmy Neesham was best pleased.
I don't think any batter would be best pleased. You just got out and you're getting a somersault down in New Zealand for a number of years now.
How important is it that I suppose the feedback is good? Because all of you players, you all talk to each other, you all kind of go on the circuits, and someone like Neesham's been a big advocate for them.
Been successful. he sort of gave me the feedback, and when you get good feedback from players, that's what you listen to the most. You can talk.
The only man who could sleep through the action. How's he sleeping through this crowd noise? Because Mark Watt goes to 50 in some style. 29 deliveries. I think he will feel as though he owed his team a performance after a difficult first game. Thrown up the order to open the batting, and my, how he has responded.
All around and play his reverse sweeps. He's found boundary options at the right time, which is really keeping the chase. He seems to be taking the pressure off him, and hopefully he can continue. Another 10-15 runs from here, and they're right in the driver's seat.
Well, that's a brilliant shot. And look out, mascot's up there, Jeet. Don't get yourself in trouble, or Snow Leopard. Well, he's growing in confidence. That's gone all the way.
Really slow wicket, so Mark Watt really finding the rhythm here. My gosh, that is a fantastic shot.
His best ever in the tartan of Scotland was 60 in one-day international. He's played 159 times across the two formats. Look at that strike rate. It's his best ever in any T20 appearance of any kind. 31 not out prior to today. He's taking a real liking to Gulbadi Naib here. Give us a sense, Dawood, I suppose it's the come on. You've got to be kidding me. Cut away, and that's also going to race towards the rope. Okay, Dawood, I don't know what plans you have this evening. You've got to cancel them. You've got to come with me up to Durbar Marg, and you've got to try the chicken kote momo national dish. It's as good as it gets. Might see Paul Sterling, I reckon, in years to come here. Just punched back down the ground. They're doing it so handily, these two. The partnership has been building and building. We're at 64 now, and the hundreds come up. It's 102 for one.
Yeah, it's been brilliant to see all the feedback that I've had from the players that were here last year was that it was absolute carnage. It was 20,000 people climbing up the trees to get a view of the cricket. So what they've done in
3,400 looks is what comes down the ground, and he says, I don't need to look at that. It's a no-look maximum. It's a no-look monster. Right now, it's Mark Watt's day on
60 balls. You end up knocking it around, but he's taken the positive options, and he's taken a real light to the spinners today.
And that could well be the Siddhartha Bank 6 of the match. Straight as anything. Outstanding batting, and with the ball being lost, I think we're going to take this chance to have a drinks break. More from Dawood Malan on the backside of this. It's 109 for one.
You're almost taken aback by how kind people are. You actually want someone to be.
Tries to go again. I think he's got it again. And I promise you right now, Mark Watt is not done yet. He's
Moment, if you're going to keep dishing it up with someone that's playing well, he's going to keep hitting you out the ground, and he's very thankful for the same ball.
goes again, gets it again. Oh, what the wonderful. The Scotsman is simply flying. We're seeing one.
But this is fantastic batting. He is hitting it both sides of the ground. He's running down, he's sweeping, he's reverse sweeping, and the ball striking is just phenomenal. It doesn't look like it's
132. Dawood, I want to keep asking you questions about your time here. I can't, because Mark Watt's hitting it to every corner of Kirtapur.
I'd much rather be watching Mark Watt whack it.
Tries to go again, long on in place. JJ Smith puts it down! He did all the hard work, he got there, and to be honest...
Let's have a look here a little bit closer. He's hit that quite flat, and oh, he's smacked his head into the floor. Hopefully he's all right.
Good news is JJ Smith is fit to continue, and he's going to watch this one sail over his head. Mark Watt is hunting down the second century in the history of the Nepal Premier League at the halfway stage. It's 129 for one.
The Yaks in the middle, they make little work of this target at the back end of this innings, and they've come back with an authoritative batting effort. Yeah, Bosisto as well. A strong batting effort. Take a look at the last over, and H.T. Ackerman is still in awe of the power striking over there.
Well, I've got to eat a little bit of humble pie, I think. 4 more. He just continues along his merry way. He's into the 90s now. Some of the cleanest striking you'll ever see.
He's moved to the 90s. Again a reverse, again in the gap. A repeat shot, similar result. Moves to 95, 1 strike away from what is going to be the first century in NPL Season 2. Can he get there? It's raining 6th and 4th, and it's been Watt's day this afternoon.
And this is going to hurt the Lumbini Lions' net run rate.
That's very, very rare to see. Mark.
Powerful down the ground, but he's also got the ability to play those deft touches.
Yeah, they just pulverized this bowling attack, HT. Decimated the Lumbini Lions. They've been hit by a storm here. What a player to have in the side, Will Bosisto. He'll get you the runs, take the great catches and get you wickets as well. This is another good over, 11 coming off it, 144. Lunch this Saturday afternoon for everybody out here. That's because the Yaks are just running away with the game. Mulla into the attack. HD. He'll get a single. That'll bring the big man, the big moment on the cards. Anticipation in the crowd. Mark Ward having a good look of the stadium. 10 sixes in this innings of 96. 60 runs have just come in sixes. Oh, that's pressure. Where has that gone, Mulla? And that will be a no-ball free hit. What a time to gift.
Ball pitches beyond the stumps, because if it lands beyond the stumps, then it's still a wide.
Right on cue there. HD. The wide declared.
No free hit. Just a wide. Behind. Caught it. He touched it on the ball.
Okay then. Yaks need 15. He's slashed it extremely hard. Runs here, but he'll stick to one. For the benefit of our viewers, a good breakdown as to why the Empires went for the wide and not for the no ball. He's hit that in the gap. In the land of the kings and the queens, Mark Ward does his coronation. What an innings. We are seeing the second century ever in NPL history and the first in season 2. And it comes from the bat of Mark Ward. It's been a special outing. And this man now reaches the 3-figure mark to pick up the first batter to do so in season 2 of the Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League. There again. Out he comes. There she goes. It's been a Mark Ward show this afternoon. 11 sixes. And he's been in red-hot form with the bat.
Can't bowl that to a man on 100. And he's not going to miss out there. Right, 2 to win.
Stay good, buddy, stay good.
Surely he finishes it with a flurry.
Wow, that's the winning shot, the winning moment, and had to come from the bat of Mark Ward, quite fittingly as well. It's been a one-sided contest. The Yaks have yacked out the Lumbini Lions in emphatic style, registering a 9-wicket win, and this is a very big victory, and they've certainly helped their cause as well. This has been a complete effort.
Won the toss, bowled first, which yes, all the captains are doing, and the bowlers responded because they kept them down to a decent total. Many thought, certainly including myself, that it would be a tricky run chase, but Mark Watt's elevation up the order had other ideas. 114 not out. Batting first, no one got close. 193 was achieved by the Royals, no one got close.
61 that they needed to get just goes to show the kind of dominance and the presence he had in the middle. Will Basisto played second fiddle and was wonderful as well with the bat, going ways as well. A quick confirmation, the Karnali Yaks, well, they've registered.